Good morning and welcome to Faith Fridays with Coach Ellis. This is the day I spend just a few minutes talking to us about principles from the book of life that aid us in our walk. So for the past few weeks, we've been talking about how to defeat the giants in your life, how to beat those giant things that come up, how to slay that dragon. And we've been using the story of David and Goliath to talk about that. So this week I want to talk to you from this perspective. Trash talking or truth talking? Who's got your back? So as we've walked through this story of David and Goliath, Lady D, what we've discovered is that David has left home. His dad sent him on a lunch run to cater to his brother. He got to the front. He saw this giant out there. His brother and all the armies of Israel were afraid. His brother tried to talk him out of it. What are you doing up here? Saul tried to say, hey, now you've convinced me, I'm going to let you go fight, take my stuff. And we learned that it doesn't matter how you got to the fight, you got there. Doesn't matter who talks against you, you know what you're doing. You can't win with their stuff. And today we're going to talk about this trash talking. Because when David left Saul, the king, and went forward, there stood Goliath, the king of the giants, the warrior leader of the group of warriors. There he stood, some 9 feet tall, and with his spear and his shield that it took 2 or 3 men to carry. There he was. And David came out, and Goliath saw David, and he started trash talking. What am I, a dog? As you would send a child? You send a boy to come do a man's job? You send this child out to me? Not only this child, he comes out here with sticks and stones. Really? He's going to come after me with some sticks? And he started trash talking him. David looks at him and like most young people, no reverence for this older guy, starts yapping back. Oh, I'm about to take you out. When I get done with you, I'm going to cut your head off. Goliath is saying, when I'm done with you, I'm going to feed you to the birds of the air. In fact, I'm going to let the buzzards come pick your bones. And David says, no, I got you on this one. When I'm done with you, I'm going to cut your head off. And so they're yapping at each other. And when you look at it, it looks the same. It's 2 men full of testosterone talking trash. It looks the same. But when I really look at the text, it begins to take on a different context because of who's got their back. Goliath is speaking out of his own force of will. His ego is speaking, and he is talking about what I'm going to do to you. David is speaking. He's talking lots of junk. But Lindsay, David is speaking from the perspective of, you have defied my God. The reason this is important to us today is that we are in work situations, relationship situations, friend situations. We are in life, and these things come up against us. We can choose to talk out of our own strength about what we're going to do, or we can choose to say, God has said this, and I choose to stand on what God has said. So you may think I'm trash talking, but I'm truth talking to you. I'm telling you what God has said. So you can talk all the junk you want. At the end of the day, the battle's not mine, it's the Lord's. Here's what we do if we really want to make a difference in our life, Carter, is that when things come against us, I was in a situation, I remember distinctly hearing this in hearing this. I can take all of my anger and channel it and force people to do what I want them to do because it's the right thing to do. Or I can let go and let God fight this battle. And the phrase I got out of this was, you can force them to do what you want them to do and get the results you want. Or you can turn it loose and let God handle it and get justice. Trash talking or truth telling. Trash talking is about you getting what you want. Truth talking is about God getting what he wants. On this Faith Friday, don't be a trash talker, be a truth talker. Let God have his way. With those giants in your life, they will fall. In God's timing and how God does matters. When he makes it happen, in the end, you win. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. Got questions or comments? Go ahead and put your remarks below. Hit me up on my email at coach@elliscrum.net, or you can always catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis. Until next Friday, Until next Faith Friday, have a one tabulous, truth talking Faith Friday. God bless you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.